Welcome back to New Rockstars, I'm Erik Voss, and the Thor Love and Thunder trailer revealed Jane Foster as the mighty Thor, but framed Thor's jacked axe with an even deeper mystery, a reforged Mjolnir. And based on those cracks, it's not a fresh Mjolnir from a past timeline or from another reality, but it is the broken Mjolnir from this reality after Hela shattered it in Thor Ragnarok. It's Uru pieces reassembled by some unknown process called Gorilla Glue. Good night, everyone. Don't forget to buy our shirts. Bye-bye. No. Mjolnir's return has been my biggest question about Love and Thunder ever since Taika Waititi introduced Natalie Portman holding that hammer, despite its status in MCU present as wrecked, and Cap returning that alternate timeline one in Endgame. And in the Jason Aaron comics this Jane Foster story is based on, Mjolnir does not begin that series broken. It's just dropped in the dirt by Thor after his experience with Gorr. Mjolnir is broken other times in the comics, but not here. So this presents two mysteries. One, obviously Jane Foster's power up into Lady Thor, which is its own fascinating question for another day, because before we can even get to that, how has Mjolnir been fixed? At first I thought the answer might be the same as the reason behind Jane's condition, but now I think these explanations are actually different, one leading to the other. So to understand how Mjolnir could ever be fixed, we have to re-examine how it was destroyed. How was Hela able to break Mjolnir in Ragnarok? Our inference from that film was that, based on the hidden ceiling art in Asgard revealing Hela as the original bearer of Mjolnir before Thor was even born, that Hela had some power over the hammer that predated Thor and predated Odin's worthiness charm. Plus, Hela is hella strong, and her destruction of Mjolnir was meant to be a demonstration of her power. Now, Mjolnir, like all the most powerful weapons in the MCU, was forged by the dwarves of Nidavellir out of the metal Uru. Stormbreaker's blade is made of Uru, as is the Infinity Gauntlet, and Thanos' double-bladed sword, according to the directors of Infinity War and Endgame. But even if the armorers of Nidavellir crafted Mjolnir specifically for Hela, and she was its original wielder, that has never really been a satisfactory enough reason, for me at least, that she should be uniquely able to destroy it as well. Like, by that logic, would Stormbreaker be able to be destroyed if it was squeezed hard enough by Thor, or for that matter, by Groot, since Groot supplied a critical part of that weapon? Could Thanos, just Thanos without his Infinity Stones, pry apart the Infinity Gauntlet? Like, I don't even know if he had all the stones if he'd be able to destroy the Gauntlet too, because they contain the blast of all those stones together, and when he used that blast to hit another weapon out of Uru, Stormbreaker cut right through it. I mean, we're talking about God-killing weapons here, folks, heated with the power of a star, infused with some kind of enchantment. They should at least be resistant to an over-tight grip of an Asgardian. Asgardians known for their hot tempers. So to destroy something made out of Uru is a really big deal. And other than Hela breaking Mjolnir, there was only one other time we saw this happen in the MCU. That was when Wanda Maximoff splintered Thanos' sword in Endgame using her sorcery. Wanda is the Scarlet Witch. Hela is an Asgardian witch, practicing the same kind of Asgardian witchcraft that Frigga taught Loki. And I think it is possible that when Hela broke Mjolnir, she was harnessing the same dark magic, maybe even chaos magic, that Wanda uses. Now yes, I can hear the screams. Wait, Wanda's chaos magic is red. Hela's sorcery is green. I watch New Rockstars videos. You guys have been telling me all reds are chaos, all greens are time, all purples are Dormammu. Yes, while I think it is fun to try to categorize the MCU that way, that is not how the production designers across these films build these movies from the inside out. The MCU is not an 8-color box of Crayola crayons. Yes, back in phase 3, the color coding applied to the Infinity Stones, but now that the Infinity Stones are gone, not every orange glow stick in the MCU is someone's soul. Folks, it really could just be as simple as Mjolnir was broken with witchcraft, and with witchcraft, it has been reforged. Because this movie's official description says Jane, quote, inexplicably wields his magical hammer Mjolnir. Inexplicably could refer to this Asgardian magic, because while Frigga taught Loki that kind of sorcery, she did not teach it to Thor, because Thor didn't need it. He was born the god of thunder. To Thor, Odin's charm and Loki's sorcery are a big mystery to him. He attributes all Asgardian magic to Asgardian science. And I don't think this guy gets science that much either. Like, he didn't scribble smartest on that trucker hat. Now, a huge thanks to Exter, the world's largest smart wallet brand, for sponsoring this video. Exter designs the smartest wallets in the world, which you can track with their solar-powered tracker worldwide. So if you ever have trouble finding your wallet, your tracker is here to help you find it instantly. It's voice-activated and solar-powered. 2 hours of sunshine gives it a 3-month charge. So really just download the Chipolo app on your phone, and then you can ring your wallet from your phone, or your phone from your wallet. It works with Google Home, Alexa, and Siri. Just gonna run a little test here. Put my tracker chip in the wallet. Having a bit too much fun on a roller coaster, and whoa, there it goes. And then because that Carney isn't gonna help you, you just tap your Chipolo app in. Oh, between the two kids who are puking. and found my wallet. Now, Extra's slim profile wallets are awesome. They're made of premium leather, they have RFID protection, and you use this little button on the side to fan out your cards. So no more overstuffed wallets, no more giant lumps in your back pocket. Check out the wallets with the link below and use promo code NewRockstars for up to 15% off site-wide at shop.extra.com/NewRockstars3. That's code NewRockstars to maximize your savings at shop.extra.com/NewRockstars3. Now, yes, of course, Jane was infected with the Ether Reality Stone back in Thor the Dark World. And in the MCU, Infinity Stones do emit cosmic radiation that continues to have an effect on this universe even after the stones themselves have been atomized. That is how radiation works. Like even after you remove the initial uranium from somewhere, the other things that uranium has irradiated can still irradiate other things. And this is the explanation Marvel producers have given when asked why this universe didn't completely unravel when the stones were atomized. It's because their energy continues to course through this universe. I actually think this radiation could be the explanation behind Jane's cancer. I also suspect it could have been the explanation behind Maria Rambeau's cancer in WandaVision. But while Reality Stone radiation may remain in the universe, one's ability to weaponize the Reality Stone to manipulate matter the way Thanos could in Infinity War, that practical functionality was lost the moment the stone was atomized. So I'm not so sure residual Reality Stone energy is enough of an explanation for how the hammer could be reforged. Now, bit of a warning here, we're about to show you some set imagery from the Love and Thunder set, though really this has been making the rounds for about a year now. You probably have seen it, but we do know that Jane Foster will encounter the broken shards of Uru in New Asgard, and they are sitting upon a mound pedestal that has been dug out, presumably on that same spot on the grass on the cliff where Hela left them, suggesting that no one could move them, and therefore Odin's worthiness charm remained in the pieces, even in their broken state. So the word inexplicably, plus the general close to the vest nature of this initial teaser, giving us mostly vibes and withholding the villain, suggests to me that Thor Love and Thunder is waiting until after Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness releases before revealing more about Love and Thunder's plot. Why? Well, Multiverse of Madness is probably gonna show the Scarlet Witch wreaking havoc on reality the same way we saw her do on a smaller scale in WandaVision. In fact, a recent promo even showed a similar close-up of her eyes glowing red, the same way they did at the end of episode 6 of WandaVision, the moment she expanded the Westview Hex to encompass and warp the Sword Perimeter Camp and all the surrounding businesses. Multiverse of Madness is likely to feature Wanda doing the same kind of thing, but across the entire universe of the MCU. And the way things like Thanos' snap was a universe-wide shockwave that we have revisited moment by moment from various character perspectives, I think Wanda's blast of chaos magic will trickle down to a variety of MCU vignettes from here forward and transfigure things in those moments. One of which might be Jane Foster standing in front of the broken pieces of Mjolnir. And the way we have seen Wanda's witchcraft splinter Uru weapons in Endgame, by that logic, the same process can be used to forge Uru pieces back together in Thor Love and Thunder. Perhaps even part of a pattern of Wanda making all things that were broken whole again. Vision, her family, tears in reality, a universe previously segregated from mutant kind. To all of that, fix the broken. This would be a secret understandably withheld from the first Love and Thunder teaser, but something that would make a lot more sense after Multiverse of Madness. Reminder, you can support New Rockstars by checking out our merch over at newrockstarsmerch.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EA Voss. Follow New Rockstars. Subscribe to New Rockstars for more analysis of everything you love. Thanks for watching. Bye.